My fellow Aeternians, as always, it's me, Emperor AP. Today we have with us Tiffany, and we are going to be doing something. Oh, dropping my microphone. We're going to be doing something very mysterious. It's not just me,
but this cat named Tom.
It is. It's also the cat named Tom. That's how Tom sounds. So
he's very loud.
He's very loud.
And
we have a big mystery box surprise.
Bruh.
We're revealing.
I don't think you can grab it like that.
A pumpkin. No. We're gonna be carving this pumpkin. Hey, good to see you, White Wind. Iron sharpens iron fitness. So Tom, hey, what's going on, guys? It's good to see you.
And two fun stabby stabs.
Yes, and we have two knives that Tiffany is holding me against my will with. And so we're going to be carving this pumpkin. Tiffany's going to get one side. I'm going to get the other side. Do you want the green witchy side, Tiff, or do you want the orange traditional?
Well, what are you designing?
I have no idea. Whatever side you pick, I will think of something to design on
well,
the other
I already
side.
have the thing that I'm going to do.
Okay. Is it better for this side or this side?
I don't think it matters. But if you were going to do a witch, I guess it's better you take the green side.
Bet. I'll take the green side.
What side are you
The green side. I'm doing a witch.
Well, I could do either, though, is what I'm
being
saying.
Spooky. I don't know. I might try and do the Aeternian symbol. But either way.
Okay.
I'm getting it. The arrow of progress. It's good to see everybody. Ooh, we have 4 viewers. Thank you guys for being here and for liking the video. In just a second, when we really get into carving, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera so we can get in on the action. But real quick, Grand Pharaoh 8 says, I was able to make it. Hey, thank you so much, Grand Pharaoh 8. It's great to see you. How is your nation doing? I know you said you haven't been active in a long time, and I'm sure that's incredibly difficult. Life gets in the way. Things are very tough when you are a micronationalist and you're trying to participate and add value to a country, let alone to your own life. So we're glad you're here, and we hope that you're able to stick around for a while. And again, if you guys are having fun, if you're enjoying the content, definitely like the video because it gets more people in. Just now, we got another person joining our video, and we are slicing up some pumpkins, murdering some pre-pies, if you will. We're trying to carve a pumpkin because we were late doing our Halloween stuff. We had a lot of things to do actually on Halloween, and so now we're doing a little bit of late Halloween stuff with some pumpkin carving. We purchased this pumpkin a few days ago, and we just haven't had the chance to carve it. So we're going in on it. But I hope you guys are having a good night. I hope your Halloweens were fun as well. We didn't get to do a ton of Halloween content here on the channel, but I hope everybody was privately able to have an enjoyable Halloween.
Stupid stem fell off, and now I can't get the top out.
Tiffany's using tools to try and rip this top off. Hold on. Let's see if we can get in on the action over here.
I'm trying to rip out its heart, and it won't let me.
Okay. We're going to see what's going on. Hold on. So what Tiff's up to right now, we're trying to get into this pumpkin. Okay, let me see if I can help her out. I'm going to pin my mic to my shirt, so if there's any problems, guys, just let me know.
Knuckle and thumb, and it's still.
Yeah. Hey, we got 8 viewers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with this beautiful pumpkin destruction that we've got going on here. We're trying to carve pumpkins. We're a little late on it, but let me try. I'm about to bust into this. Can
Don't
I
do that!
It down? I can't pin it down. You can't.
No! No! That's not what you're supposed to do.
It is what you're supposed to do. Look, it's working.
No, it's not coming out though. And if you lose it in there, then that's gonna suck too.
No, it's fun. Watch. Da-da. Da-da.
Stop it. I don't want him to stab me.
Okay. Just got.
You want a bite?
I do. It's delicious.
You can eat pumpkin.
I know, but I don't want to eat the raw pumpkin.
Why not?
I want to make the seeds into stuff. You guys ever make pumpkin seeds? Hey, what's going on? First off, Shotgun 20.
Should we put them in the cardboard?
As always. The Kingdom of the... Well,
seeds? Well, what else are you using the cardboard for?
That's fine. Let's just rip a piece off to put them in. I'm just trying not to show the box too much.
There's nothing on the box. It's just a plain box. Here's a plate.
Perfect.
Oh, no. I don't think the water is on out here. We're not gonna be able to wash off our hands.
We will survive. We'll survive it for the stream. But it's good to see you guys. We have 9 viewers, 2 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video. If you're having fun with us, hanging out, learning about what a micronation is while we're carving open pumpkin guts, definitely let us know. We're late on Halloween, so apparently micronations are bad with holiday timing, or at least ours is.
No, this stuff happens.
That's true. Stuff does happen.
You gotta just get in there.
Tiffany said you gotta just.
It's very warm.
You gotta get in them guts.
Because it was inside.
Oh goodness. The Kingdom of the North Star of America says balancing life and building up a nation can be challenging, but remember, the greater the struggle, the greater the reward. It's a great point.
Check it. I got so many seeds.
North Star, very cool. White Wind says OMG pumpkin seeds cooked taste so good. Glad to hear you enjoy them. I really like the roasted ones with salt. We've done cinnamon sugar before, and that's been all right. Emperor Von Doom said, Happy Halloween from the Von Dooms. Good to see you all. How is everything going? I wish you all well. I sent Empress Alicia an Instagram message checking in on your guys' private affairs. I hope you're doing well. We've been thinking about you. Also, thank you guys for liking the video. It means a lot. We're up to 3 likes, 5 viewers.
Sticky.
Yeah, it's gross. And it's starting to get chilly here, so it's real. It sucks to have like wet hands because we're in kind of a not too well an insulated building, so it's very chilly in here.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yucky.
Not yucky. It's just fruit, vegetable.
Delicious.
It's just a vegetable.
Savory. Incredible. Also, guys, I wanted to let you all know.
I almost want to say it's a fruit because it reminds me a lot similarly of a cantaloupe.
It's a squash type thing. It's a veggie.
I know it's a veggie, but it reminds me kind of a cantaloupe.
It does. It's very similar.
Which is why I want to say it's a fruit. Cantaloupe counts as a fruit.
True, especially the insides look nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Orange skin. Orange flesh.
I don't know. What is it?
But also, guys, we have a video dropping tomorrow.
Did you see all these?
Ooh, Tiff's doing pumpkin seed ASMR. I'm gonna. Oh goodness.
Wait, no, come here.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, she's putting it in the mic. Goodness.
You said ASMR.
Horrifying. To you
what?
all.
It's a
real
swoosh.
Fast. I am swooshing over here just to say we have a video coming out tomorrow on all of our RV repair that we've been doing. We have tried.
Patreon's already got it today.
That is true. Patreon already does have it today. Thank you, Tiff, for shouting out our wonderful patrons. Hey, so we do have it out.
If your hands are cold though, just stick it in the pumpkin. It's
Tiff
pretty
said,
warm in there.
Those pumpkin guts. RV repair video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be great because we've been trying to repair the RV for a long time, haven't been able to do it, and so we haven't been able to utilize the RV for anything because it's immediately weather damaged. Whatever we put in there gets rained on, and the RV has holes in it, so it's constantly being destroyed. We've finally gotten it to where we've sealed up the roof and been able to start using it for storage and starting to clean it out properly. So that is something that's incredible, and we're going to be dealing with tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Central Time is when that video is going live. So definitely check it out. It already should show the countdown right now if you go check out our channel, and you can find it and you can like the video and you can hit for it to notify you.
He threw you outside.
So you can hang out. We're doing a premiere of it, so I will be in the comments when it goes live at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and I hope you guys can hang out with me. Oh goodness, there's a ton of people doing comments, and I've got the guts in my hand, so I'm trying to deal with that. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your nations are doing well. I hope you've been prosperous in this fall season.
We should have brought out napkins.
Yes.
I wanted to see if Tom
there's
wanted
napkins
pumpkin.
right there. There's a whole bunch of paper napkins.
I thought Tom might want some pumpkin. Cats eat pumpkin.
Oh, we got 10 viewers, 3 likes. Thank you guys for hanging out.
You see, it's warm in there.
What's up?
It's warm.
It is. It's warm in them guts. That's kind of unsettling. Like we had it inside.
It's because it was inside.
Yeah, but
and it's not really that warm because it's not hot in the house. It's just not freezing.
Yeah, for any of you who are like me and really don't like touching your phone with sticky stuff, I'm trying to clean my hands off.
Oh, what is that?
Touch the phone to read the comments.
Dude, feel this.
Okay, Tiff immediately getting me to dirty my hands.
Feel it.
Oh, it's like a barnacle or something. Oh,
It's not a barnacle.
It's
Look
a
at how close they
row
are
of
together.
the C's that are like tough and stuck together. Gross. Ugh.
What is fun? It's cool. Look at how like many it gets in it.
It is. It's really cool. But thank you guys for liking the video if you're enjoying hanging out with us. It helps. It helps to grow. We're up to 8 viewers right now. So you guys are helping us to grow our watch time. You guys are helping us to get eventually to monetization on here.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
It feels weird.
Why didn't you eat it?
Because it feels weird.
It's just pumpkin.
It is just pumpkin, but I don't know. You ever have things that like the texture messes with you? Pumpkin is like a little bit of that for me.
You're a liar. You just feel weird about it because our hands have been all over it. Making sure there's
Well,
no
it
more
didn't
seeds.
before, but now it does.
Hold on, I think we've gotten. At this point, I'm just playing with it, but.
White Wind said 48 degrees
got all of
Fahrenheit in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio,
Freezing.
Michigan, everywhere up north is way colder than down south.
Yes.
Hence why the birds fly down here and not
true.
up there.
Very true, but still cold. It feels cold to me. It's probably what, 50s, 60s, maybe not 60s, 50s. Got to be in the upper 50s.
I don't think it's in the upper
50s. You don't think it's like 58, 56, something like that?
No, I imagine it's like 54.
Okay, fair enough. It just feels cold. Emperor Von Doom says, "Oh dear, I checked the message today and didn't see a message. I'll check again." Thank you. Thank you for pointing this out. Looks like I did receive it, but didn't get the notification. All good. Thank you for hitting us up. I appreciate it. I'm excited for you guys to be hanging out in the stream. We've just been trying to check in and make sure you're doing well. We've been thinking about you guys. Grand Fairweight says it's like 40 to 30 degrees here in Central Ohio. Why do we have so many Ohio fans? Hold up. What's going on in Ohio with micronations?
What is that on my skin?
Piece of the pumpkin.
What part of the pumpkin is that?
A little bit. It's just straight up the skin, I think.
I'd like a napkin, please.
Indeed.
Oh, we didn't grab a candle.
Oh, what?
We didn't grab a candle.
Oh, dang. That'll be a fun.
Let's go in
I can
there.
go get one of the 2 candles. Yeah.
Only one. We should do like 2.
Okay, let's do 2.
Get bright in there.
Yeah.
Hey. Does candles closer together make it brighter, or is it the fact that the candle only burns so bright anymore anyway because it's the same size candle, so therefore it really doesn't do it, just kind of spreads it out more?
It's about the gosh, I used to know the specific term for this. I should know the specific term for this. But it is about the light density.
I know, but if the intensity is going to be the same no matter what, because the wicks, but the wicks only burn so hot anyway.
Correct. The intensity,
and they're the same size wick, so it can't spread it to make it bigger.
Correct.
Which means it can't get as hot, which means it's only putting out the same amount of light as the next tea candle.
Correct.
So it shouldn't make it any brighter.
Right. It doesn't make it brighter. It just
I wanted it to make it brighter.
You have to heat it faster.
But then my candle burns out too fast.
Young. Emperor Von Doom
I'll just
said,
put one of these in there.
Here, not a fan of touching the guts, haha, but I do love to make pumpkin baked goods with real pumpkins. Yeah, absolutely. Same with the touching pumpkin guts. I can deal with it, I guess, but
I don't know. It's fun.
Weird. Yeah, well, I like the after part. I like getting the pumpkin seeds and eating them.
What is something to draw with so we know where we're going?
Okay, you could draw with the knife.
No, but I want to see where I'm going.
That's fair.
Because I gotta make sure my connection points stay.
If you want to
Otherwise,
hang out with everybody and read comments, I can go get a shark.
comments.
Comments.
There's supposed to be a comment this year.
A comment?
I think.
That's cool. I'm gonna hang out on this side so I can be in the camera.
I think.
That's cool.
Not 100% sure.
If so, we gotta check it out. We gotta try and hang out with everybody there. I'll be right back.
Wait, but I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, let me. My bad, everybody. I'm dipping on the conversation.
Because I don't know what this is.
Back. I had to work in that, and then it's like a face.
Oh.
It's like a little like emoji type.
I thought it was just TT.
TT. Ta-ta for now.
No! Don't do that. I already have a mic.
Okay, I was gonna double mic you.
But then it's gonna get a lot of feedback.
Fair enough.
Because they're so close.
I will be back, everybody.
Oh. I don't know that Von Doom was also in Ohio. I guess I don't talk to AP enough because I bet he knew that.
What's up?
Wait, did you make sure they work?
Yep. Tested them on my fingers.
Your fingers aren't going to be as hard as a pumpkin.
That is true, but I didn't have another pumpkin to test it with. It's kind of getting it. Tiff's actively doing pumpkin drawing. Let me see if I can move everybody down to check out Tiff's sick pumpkin drawings. And in the meantime, I'll hang out and talk. Let's see. Can we zoom out at all? No, maybe I'll just back up a little. Okay. Grand Fairway says, indeed shivering. Yeah, for sure. It's pretty cold. What is up with everybody in Ohio, though? Draconia is in Ohio, White Wind is in Ohio, and the Grand Fairway of...
What Von Doom is too.
Yeah, Draconia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were.
Yeah.
You don't tell me things.
The Draconian Empire. Yeah. Sorry, Cutie, if I didn't fill you in, my apologies. But yes, Emperor Von Doom and Empress Alicia are from the Empire of Draconia. They're pretty cool. Grand Fairway says, mostly tired of its government. I guess that's fair. Are there any big things that have been like occurring recently in the Ohio government that have been like particularly upsetting? Has it been anything specific for you guys? I wonder if there's a consensus there. Also, people make the joke online about Ohio all the time. Like, oh, Ohio always does crazy stuff or whatever. Oh, Ohio has... It's not that they do crazy stuff. It's like a fantasy type of thing, almost. Like an urban legend sort of thing. Like, I see memes all the time where it'll be like a really, really crazy scene or whatever, and then it'll be like people from Ohio, and it's just chilling. Like somebody just, the most insane thing is going on around them, and they're just very relaxed or whatever. So I'm curious as to what's up with that. White Wind says, mostly because of Daddy DeWine. Grand Fairway says, Mike Despine. Oh, goodness. Kingdom of Kushti says, hello, everyone. Hey, Kingdom of Kushti, good to see you. Arizona, Nevada. Nevada, I believe, is the Kingdom of Kushti. It's great to see you guys, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're talking about how Ohio, in and of itself, is interesting because apparently there are a lot of micronations that watch our channel who are a part of Ohio, and so or in Ohio, and so I think that's quite coincidental. Also, thank you guys for liking the video. We're up to 9 viewers right now with 6 likes, and that is blowing up our watch time, for real. We almost have 10 viewers, so that means every minute, hey, 10 viewers just now, so every minute we get 10 minutes of watch time, which is incredible. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Right now we're carving pumpkins. Tiff's drawing her thing right now. She's actually just wielded her knife. Hold on. Let me see if I can get in on this action. Tiff is about to be murdering this pumpkin. She's got her knife, she's doing her carving. But while we hang out, I wanted to tell you guys that I appreciate that because we have a lot of stuff that is in store for us. Like I said, tomorrow's video is dropping all about fixing the RV. And you guys have wanted an RV update. And so we have finally made some big progress on the RV. So I'm excited to show that one off tomorrow. Again, tonight for our patrons over on Patreon. If you're even at the newcomer tier, you get access to early videos. So when we're doing all this, you guys are helping us to grow. You guys are helping us to make it possible. But enough of my yammering on that. Tiffany is carving what looks to be, now she may have to correct me, what looks to be a beautiful kitty cat. Would that be accurate there, Tiff? Would you say that that is described as a beautiful kitty cat?
Sure.
Is it a moon dust kitty cat?
No.
No. Her cat is named Moondust, so may not be a Moondust kitty cat, just a regular old dope kitty cat. First off, it's great to see everybody. 11 viewers, 6 likes. So now we, of course, have 11 people who are giving us 11 minutes of watch time for every minute that they're here. Now it's down to 10, but that's still all right. We're still hitting the 10. So in 6 minutes, you guys give us in 6 minutes, you guys give us an hour of watch time. So the more that we hype up those double-digit view counts, the stronger that we have a chance at monetization. Because right now, we don't get any ads, any money from the ads that are run on our streams, on our videos. So even though we have 2,400 subscribers right now, we're not making money from YouTube, even in the barest minimum. So really trying to get you guys to hang out and enjoy the content, have fun with us. That literally makes a difference for our economy. So thank you guys for hanging out and making the community what it is. Grand Pharaoh 8 says, your name reminds me of the Kushite kingdom. Hey, interesting. Kingdom of Kushti says, if you want to make it brighter, put a little tinfoil shield behind the candle to reflect the light out the front. That's pretty smart. Make a little mirror. Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard that before.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I've only heard I've seen a couple of people do it.
Yeah.
It should also protect your candle from the first time you put in the pumpkins. It's pretty. Should be dripping wet, but it should have some kind of moisture in there.
Oh, agreed. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that having the metal behind it could heat it up more, focus the heat as well toward one particular spot in the pumpkin and dry it out quickly. But, I mean, if you're not doing it for long, it should be fine. I mean, even if you are doing it for long, it's so moist in there, I think it'll be fine. It may dry it out a little quicker, but it would work. Austin Asia jumped in. Good to see you, Austin Asia. How have you been? We haven't seen you in a hot minute on the streams. Thanks for being here. Grand Republic of Austin Asia says pumpkin carving on the 4th of the next month, and then making the little face.
Thanks.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Just for you, just to aggravate you.
Yep, just because you were going to say something about it, we said Austin Asian's going to jump on this stream, and the first thing we're going to see is us carving pumpkins in November. So take that. That's what you get for being a loyal supporter of this channel and somebody who's been a wonderful part of our community. We really like to just make it as hard as possible. But thank you guys. White One says yes. Grand Pharaoh 8 says the spooky month must take over November. Yes, we're actually
Yeah,
embarking.
you know what? Thanksgiving and Christmas want to keep taking over October, so I said, screw it. We're going to have October take over Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That is correct. The Empire of Aeternia officially invading the months of November and December in order to claim land for Halloween and the spooky
Isn't it
month.
cute?
It is very cute, but it does look spooky. It's a spooky cat pumpkin. Oh goodness. I thought it was gonna be a beautiful cat, but it is a spooky cat. Now, are you just gonna carve out this little line or what? Because if
Yeah,
you
you're
like,
not even ready for it.
okay, Tiff's got a plan. Because I was worried about this. I thought the whole.
That's why I needed the marker.
Yeah. Okay. Tiff's got her whole spooky plan. Grand Republic of Australasia says, Grand Pharaoh 8 says, no one can pronounce my name. I love it. Mohipi? Mohapai? White Wind says, I pissed my GF off on accident. Oh, I hope everything's okay, White Wind. That sounds rough. Australasia says, because it's November. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's not what I thought you were referring to. Oh, goodness. White One said, all the people I talk to don't understand the Ohio memes. I personally don't understand it. That's fair. I also don't understand it. It's just curious that people are jumping on it. Austin Asia says, why? I don't. Fair enough. Ostwania jumping in. Hey, Ostwania, good to see you. Ripped Apart says, are you in a band? We're not in a band. We are in a micronation, an entire country. It's crazy. White Wind says, welcome, Ostwani. Yeah, it's good to see you. Vincent says, hello, AP. I'm making chocolate milk. Came to say hello. Say hello to Miss Tiffany for me. Hey, I sure will. Vincent said, hey, Tiff.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiff's busy carving up her spooky boy, but I appreciate you, Vincent. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you've been doing well. Grand Republic says, also, what is everyone with their micronation being empires? That's a great question. Ours is specifically connected to the strategy that we have for Aeternia and kind of the baseline idea behind it. And for that, you can check out some of our previous videos. But there are plenty of micronations who kind of fall into one of two camps, I think. Either going fully democratic or going fully, I guess, authoritarian in the sense that, fully monarchical, fully monarchist, I suppose. And when you go, for absolute monarchies or constitutional monarchies even, you are generally probably trying to advance and grow really quickly, and so you're trying to do things that reflect that. And so I think the for a lot of micronations, the style of an empire, in the sense of the potentially cultural ideas behind empires, the national kind of pride sort of symbols and stuff like that around empires are really appealing to micronations. We didn't tend to do it for that reason. So it's a little bit different for us. Again, really going back to us trying to provide housing and a life for people who otherwise don't have it. So we're kind of building this empire on top of what is abandoned, people who are not supported, people who are just as valuable as anybody else, but are invisible to a lot of society. And so we are carving out our empire there and providing support there.
And currently carving a pumpkin.
Yes, and carving our pumpkins, like we're carving out our empire. I was talking to Sultan Williams of Slowjamistan today for just a few minutes, and we were talking about the idea of a mission statement for Aeternia. What really is the idea behind Aeternia brought down into just a few words. And I was really curious to try and think on that. He really had me.
Yes, it was fine. It just, that part went like a lot quicker.
Goodness. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I was worried because if I cut too much, the whole thing's going to fall apart. So I got to be cautious.
Yeah. Goodness, Bobby.
You see him? You see him being born?
he's starting to pop up. I like him. He's cute. He is very spooky though. But so I was talking to Sultan Williams, and he brought up this great point, which is, what
My
is that?
pumpkin's bleeding green.
He brought up this great point about pumpkins bleeding green. God, it is bleeding green. Wait, hold on. Can we get a zoom up on that? That looks disgusting. And his mouth is dripping. Oh no. Yeah, if you can barely see that little trickle coming down, it is just straight up green
It's not
goopy.
really green. You know what it is?
It's a marker.
The pumpkin's sweating.
It's the goopy. It's the horror goopy. First off, Galax Void, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Real fast, Sultan Williams wanted to talk about this mission statement idea, and it got me thinking for Aeternia, and it was great advice. It was something that got me thinking a lot about who we are and trying to come up with that just few word idea for what it means to be Aeternian and what our goal is. And so one of the general ideas that I had, one of the kind of off the top of my head that have stuck in my mind a little bit more today, is uniting the invisible to achieve the impossible, or unite the invisible, achieve the impossible. Just this kind of two sentences there, and that really strikes home at who we are. This nation that is about individuals coming together who are not supported or not seen, and shining bright like the light from this pumpkin that's about to be carved, and to show everybody in the world who we are, how valuable we are, and what the culture of a people coming together to support each other looks like. Even if that happens to turn out to be a spooky, scary cat face.
You don't like him?
I love him. He's adorable.
Isn't he cute?
He is. He looks like a cartoon character from like a Tim Burton type of thing. You get me? You get me? How like Tim Burton characters can be kind of cute, but in like a creepy-ish way.
I gotta get his whiskers.
He has thick whiskers. He's got shark tooth whiskers.
Well, how else are you supposed to see it though?
I'm criticizing so hard. Mine's gonna be a straight up pancake. It's gonna be just one big circle that I carve out of it. Galaxavoid says hello. Hey, Galaxavoid, good to see you. Aswania says hey, White Wind. White Wind says you're making chocolate milk. Apparently, yep. That's what was just dripping out of that pumpkin a moment ago. Emperor Von Doom said abortion restrictions have introduced in the last few years, and when we were mostly shut down during the pandemic, well, many things have never recovered, including our hospital system. I am so sorry to hear that, Empress Alicia. Absolutely. That's very rough. I know Alabama does not have a great medical system either. And as well, specifically for the area that we're in, there is a large population with low access to medical care, so it just exacerbates the situation even worse. And I really feel for you guys. Again, one of the big things here is transportation, but I definitely understand. And I hear abortion rights are, of course, an issue. I think that the difference is that here, of course, during Roe v. Wade, there was, with the success of Roe v. Wade in granting and solidifying abortion rights in the U.S., Alabama kind of had to stand aside to let people seek abortions. However, still a ton of groups, especially here in Alabama, fighting tooth and nail against that, picketing abortion clinics, doing things like that regularly. And so I think for the people that didn't want abortion, they're cheering, but for all the people who needed it, all the people who, are suffering without it, and access to that proper medical care, they're I'm sure incredibly sad and heartbroken. I can't speak for those people, but
For one, you're not a woman.
right. I'm not a woman. I'm not somebody who's ever gone through an abortion. But I would imagine that it has to feel expected to some extent. Alabama, if anywhere in the U.S. was going to try tooth and nail to ban abortion, it would be Alabama for sure. Maybe Louisiana as well, but it's really rough. The least caring when it comes to women's rights on that issue. But sidelining that talk for a moment, Tiffany is, it seems, finishing up her pumpkin.
I'm pretty quick.
She is. In the time that I took to absolutely get egg on my face trying to talk about a topic that I've never personally experienced, Tiffany is making her masterpiece come true.
I wanted to do a cat. And he's almost alive.
Empress Alicia says, shut, not shit. My apologies. You're all good. Thank you so much, Empress Alicia. Also, 10 viewers, 7 likes. You guys are, again, for real, helping our stream so much. Every 6 minutes, you guys give us an hour of watch time. That's absolutely incredible. We can achieve a lot with that. As we're trying to race toward monetization, right now we have like 1,600. Uh-oh. And if we get to 3,000, we get a whole bunch of stuff, even if we don't get full access to ad revenue. We still have the ability to start selling things and to allow individual donations and stuff on the streams, which would be great. Okay, let's see. Empress Alicia said there's also a lot of redlining and intentionally keeping resources out of low-income areas / neighborhoods consisting of mostly brown folks. Yep. Absolutely. That's, of course, a big famous thing here in Alabama through the civil rights movement. But then again, even recently with the redistricting maps, if you guys keep up with Alabama politics on a national level, that has been a hot button issue recently where Alabama has gone through multiple Supreme Court revisions saying, hey, you can't create these maps that are super racist and that group areas of primarily black voters together such that they only comprise one district while every other, 1 or 2 districts. I think they were trying for one district and then everybody else getting put into the rest of the districts. They tried to push for having 2 or maybe 3 districts, I think, that were comprised of majority black voters, and the Alabama just kept redrawing the same racist, clearly pointed intentionally racist map, and the Supreme Court kept bringing up, hey, you can't do that, and they have been, again, fighting it tooth and nail every step of the way. It's been really sad. Grand Fairway says, we're going to be voting on that. So far it seems yes, we will win abortion being re-legalized. That's great to hear, because that's, again, incredibly important, as I spent a few minutes ranting about. Grand Republic of Australasia says, I don't like empires or kingdoms.
For some people, it legitimately save their life.
Yes.
But they won't even let them do it for that.
Tiffany speaking facts out here. I agree.
You can always have another kid. Not to say that it's good that you lost one, but you can always have another kid.
I agree. Tough topic.
It'll be very sad.
Oh, absolutely. Heartbreaking.
Yep.
Sad topic. Grand Republic of Australasia, why don't you like empires? I understand historically why you might not like empires, macronational empires. Of course, there are some micronational empires, which are very annoying, but there are lots of micronations that are very annoying. I suppose when you're saying you don't like empires as a blanket statement, what does that mean? Do you not like us? What is it that makes an empire bad, I suppose, or something that you don't like in your eyes, I guess.
It's done.
again, hey, hold up. Let's see Tiff's spooky, scary kitty cat. Final reveal. Let me crank this down so you guys get a good shot of it.
What?
One moment. Ta-da. The reveal. If you could back it up just like an age. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a spooky, scary kitty cat. Oh, goodness.
Now we need the light in it to show it off.
Yeah.
But AP's gonna do his side.
Very cool. Tiff did the green side. I didn't even notice. Okay, cool deal. So
I don't know. I just started carving wherever I was.
Yeah, you're good. That works.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. Let me draw something. I should have been thinking about it this whole time, but I was talking to everybody. Again,
I gotta go get my jacket.
That sounds good.
My fingers are becoming numb.
Ooh.
Look at how cold.
Take my jacket
You
while
feel
you're
how
going.
cold?
Yes. You should have.
If only the internet could feel how cold.
You could power.
Yeah, that's not the part that's cold.
Go.
I'm going to get my jacket.
Go get your jacket.
That's not gonna help.
I know.
My hands are gonna be on fire when I walk in because it's gonna be so much warmer. And my fingers are gonna be thawing.
I got you.
No, that hurts.
I'm sorry. Go inside. Go inside. One more.
You shouldn't squeeze freezing
You're
numb
right.
hands.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm hurting too. I'm making it worse.
Here, you want me to put 2 on you so that you can get the feedback?
Perfect. I will have 100%
No,
feedback.
don't do it. Don't do it to them. This boy loves to be on a phone call, and then when he meets with the person he's on the phone call with, put the phone right next to it and go, ah! So that each one goes, and it's annoying.
You guys are finding out AP lore. That is 100% correct. Anytime you're near me and we're on the same phone call, physically close to me, I want to make our phones like screech at each other. It's just fun. Tiff doesn't like it.
Not fun for my ears.
That's fair.
Okay, you take this. You stay warm. Can I get you anything from inside?
No, I'm good. But thank you so much. Sure. That sounds wonderful.
I come make some hot cocoa in like no time.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
be right back.
Thank you, Tiff.
And I'll get my jacket.
Okay, good luck.
Come, guide me to the house.
Okie doke. So we're back. Pumpkin carving. What am I going to draw? These are the questions. I have no idea. If you guys have a simple pumpkin in the comments, let me know. I'm going to actually, I think I've got the strat. I'm going to go ahead and just do like the traditional Halloween pumpkin. I know some of you are going to say, why aren't you going postmodernist abstract art? I get it. I 100% get it. And some people would say that that is exactly what I'm doing, right? Because I'm sure my drawing is going to be hardly recognizable. But we have these 2 eyes. Look at him. He's a pretty saucy boy. He's doing good. Now I got to do the big scary smile. Okay, so we're going to go kind of down, spooky, scary, whole bunch of triangles. The more triangles, the more teeth, so we're getting them real spooky, scary, and then I'm just going to kind of do a rounded out bottom so that he's pretty sharp. Okay, so this is what I've got. You probably can't see the mouth much at all. He's a little bit spooky. Oh, goodness, excuse me. First off, I see Aeternia informing us. My apologies, Aeternia. Saying Aeternia, not Austinasia. My bad. I thought it was Austinasia. My apologies. Aeternia. How are you, Aeternia? Galax Void says, add it. White Wind says, let's slow down on typing so AP can catch up. I appreciate it. It's going to be tough anyway because I got to carve this pumpkin. But Ostwania says, we'll put posters out in Ostwania sponsoring Aeternia. Hey, I appreciate it. Can you send us pictures if you do that? We would love to post that on our Instagram and our Twitter and our TikTok. If you take pictures or videos of that, Ostwania, we would love it. We could, in fact, if you wanted us to, send you stickers that you can like put on things around your local area to support Aeternia. Austania said, most micronations that I watch, I subscribe to. Fair enough. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. It means a lot. Fairweight of Mohopai said, "Woo, take back the spooky. You know we're doing it." Austania said, sorry. Republic of Mohopai said, Mihu hippie, I will probably be changing. Mihu hippie, okay. I will probably be changing it, though, in a vote, of course. White one says, Austania, most of us are empires due to lack of population. That sums it up. Makes sense. Austania says, I'm an autocracy. So then very similar. That was interesting. Keegan says, what the hell is that? It's this pumpkin I'm attempting to carve. Fairweight says, geez, I combine the ideas of socialism with absolute monarchy. Very cool. Similar. Very similar to us, in fact. Keegan says, are you trying to make throw up? You know we are. You know we are, Keegan. And just for that, you should like the video and support our making the throw up. Whitewind says, carving the path of micronations. You know it, Whitewind. You got us. Ostwani said, we started a huge advance in technology as most of the... And then it cut off. I'm sorry to see that it cut off. I hope everything's okay. I hope they didn't have something happen right in the middle of typing. Grand Fairweight says it's always Alabama. It is. Alan says, bro, my mom and dad won't start making noises. Oh, goodness. Trolling. You're trolling us, Alan. Alan came in the chat to absolutely wreck me on this live stream, getting me to say stuff that's inappropriate. I appreciate your try, Alan. I got halfway through your message, so that was not a bad attempt at all. White Wind says, Sweet Home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Mm-hmm. Yep, and the state is so red. It's crazy. Ostwani said, we started a TV and radio station, medical care, and polymer banknotes from recycled materials. That's all very dope. That's cool. Congratulations. White Wind says, be extremely careful with the radio station, Ostwania. Yeah, you do need to be licensed, for sure. White Wind says, need special permits, at least in my country. Yes, 100%. My county of Ohio, in the U.S., you need special permits, period. Amateur radio is still something you need to be licensed at. White Wind says, I don't know how it is where you're at. Everywhere, yep. Osmania says, we'll have to look at the laws for Tennessee. 100%. We are very close to Tennessee. You absolutely do need licensing as an amateur radioist, a radio controller, whatever, in Tennessee. White Wind says, insert Android notifications out. Yep. Ostania says, I don't like monarchies or empresses or empress. That's all. Grand Fairway says, cat. And then says, don't agree with the ideologies. Fair enough. Do you know much about our ideology? Like what, what's the ideology that you dislike about Aeternia? Because I am the emperor of the Empire of Aeternia. If you don't like empresses and emperors, I am one, and I would be curious to know your thoughts on me. Because a lot of the time, we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Not saying that you can't say, hey, blanketly, I don't like this particular ideology. That's fine. But make sure that you know what the ideology you're referring to is. Because I think the Empire of Aeternia may surprise your traditional view of an empire. And so you may even ask yourself at the end of the conversation, well, why do you call yourself an empire? And I think pretty succinctly answer that as well. It is a part of our plans. It's a part of our goals. We are, of course, an expansionist nation, but we're not an expansionist nation in a violent or forceful way. We are attempting to help people and provide in a relatively socialist way support for those people, enacting high amounts of direct support social policies in order to be able to provide the best quality of life possible for our citizens. And I think a lot of micronations actually strive to do a very similar thing of all ideologies and backgrounds and walks of life. And so I think a lot of the time, especially in micronational politics, you might be surprised about somebody. You could have the most the most wonderful sounding constellation and find out that the actual ideology behind it is a really bad one and a really rough one, one that's really inappropriate and one that's very unequal and harmful. And then you can find other micronations who, their ideas may not be fully developed, or they may have difficulty expressing what it is that they do. But when you learn what it is, when you actually observe them, they are incredible places. And I have found myself in that situation. Okay, so this is interesting. The way that I ended up carving his mouth is very upsetting. It starts up here with this like half smile, and then he just goes down and loses all of his teeth over here at the end. He's doing like a weird gnarled kind of bite. That's not working out too good for him, but that is okay. He will pass for our standards right now. Aswania says, Tiff, the pumpkin is amazing. Hey, I will tell Aswania, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Ostania said the cam's glitching. I'm sorry, is it better now? Whitewind says, because for example, I wish to transition Whitewind into a republic in the far future, since I am debating on major changes that could affect the next 5 or 6 years. Dang, makes sense. Whitewind says, AP lore, it's fun though. Hey, I appreciate it, it is fun. Grand Fairweight of, I have to go back up to reread your pronunciation, my apologies. I want to make sure that I start to get it right for the rest of these live streams forever and perfect it. I know the last part is hippie. What, hippie? I think, oh goodness, I'm so far away from it. Okay, we're getting closer. Dang, okay, I guess I'm missing it. My apologies. I'm going to mispronounce the name of your nation forever, it sounds like. I will try and legitimately find the comment at some point. See about it, but we'll see. Whitewind says, AP is rambling about the eyes, LOL, and mouth. Interesting watch, though. I appreciate it. I am rambling about the eyes and mouth of this pumpkin. Ostania says, just in general, you were cool. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. But I just, again, I'm curious to know that background and that ideology. Again, in general, if you just don't like it, that's fine. That's totally your opinion. But I would love to talk to you about the concepts, I guess, in the future. Whiteland says, I just got an email from the Caliphate of Kuministani. They declared war on Whitewind. I'm going to just politely decline the declaration. That's probably the smartest thing to do. And honestly, the most interesting thing to do, because then it leaves them with a very interesting situation. They've contacted you. They've tried to declare this war. You've declined the war. So they either need to, one, be more aggressive and, be jerks about it, or two, they could say, oh, you can do that? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. It sounds like this nation knows what's going on and is still not behaving inappropriately to us. We declared war on them and they're acting like it's fine. So if you go in with a pleasant attitude and say, I'm sorry, we don't accept your declaration of war. We're just not going to do it. Sorry. That may open the door for them to approach you more pleasantly next time. Or, you could invite them and say, hey, if there's any other things, if you'd like to work on economic, things together or something like that, or if you'd like to collaborate in some other way, let us know. And they may go, oh, well, that sounds cool, actually. Maybe we should hit them up. Maybe we get some extra clout out of it or something. Richard Taylor. The one, the only, Richard Taylor, hanging out in our live stream, the third aristocrat of the Empire of Aeternia, holding his head high. Thank you so much for being here, Richard. You are an amazing citizen. We're glad to see you. And as well, we are tonight carving pumpkins. I know, Richard, you're going to be interested in this in particular. You can see here is my carved pumpkin, kind of slanted smile, quick, didn't do enough preparation, and then you can see the technical masterpieces Tiffany's carving. significantly improved. It is a little bit dark because it's on the green side of the pumpkin, but I can show you she really has carved out ears for this cat and its whiskers. Phenomenal. Phenomenal job. I'm going to put mine back just because it shows up a little easier on camera for everybody. Have a nice background, but Tiffany's truly is the master of this competition, and is going to be the most beautifully displayed, I think, when the lights are off. Ostwania says W in the chat for AP's pumpkin, and W in the chat for Tiffany's pumpkin. It was immaculate. Grand Fairweight says, yeah, it's Middle Egyptian, so got you. I will have to learn. Not Middle Egyptian, but the name of your nation, the Grand Fairweight. The Grand Fairweight says also Chad for denying the declaration of war, Whitewind. Agreed, that was very cool. It is just that easy and also that cool a move to just be very friendly about it. Somebody's like, oh, we declare war on you, and you go, no, thank you. But if you'd like to approach us in a more friendly tone, maybe we can discuss policies, joint policies together, or perhaps declaration of friendship if your nation does that. Aeternia doesn't, because we recognize all micronations, but you could do that. You could say, hey, if you have something to trade instead, maybe instead of trading shots at each other, we could trade berries or fruits. Or, I said berries and fruits, very similar. We could trade hammers and nails, or we could trade technology, we could trade information. There's all sorts of things that you could do. And that is just such a cool baller, like, what? What'd you say to me? I love it. Good job, Whitewood. Very cool. Multiple things. Richard says Tiffany is definitely the artist. I completely agree. Tiffany's is the masterpiece of the two, and I'm super proud of her. Tiffany also, for a lot of you who have seen some of the things that we've made, some of the things that we've designed in metal, Tiffany has been a big help with a lot of that. Tiffany knows a lot about 3D printer and designs for 3D printers, CAD files, stuff like that. And so she is the artist behind those as well, and a lot of other cool Aeternian stuff. But good to see you, Ostania. We hope to see you next time. And to learn more about your ideas and your ideology and why you are against empires. But chill with us. We appreciate you. Good to see you. Grand Fairweight says, see ya. Thank you, Grand Fairweight. Actually saved me from embarrassment. Grand Fairweight says, reminder, Mihu Hippie. It means lesser river. Thank you. Thank you, Grand Fairweight. I appreciate it. Grand Fairweight of Mihu Hippie says that their name means lesser river. It's pretty dope. It may mean lesser river, but you're the greater micronation. We definitely appreciate you hanging out with us and spending time in the Empire of Aeternia. So, let's see. Hey, I'm caught up. Glad to hear it. Most of the time when we're talking on these live streams, I'm going and going and going, and people will fill the chat up, and there's no way for me to be able to find any of the stuff that we're talking about. So I appreciate you guys letting me catch up. You guys who have new stuff. Grand Fairweight of Mihu Hippie. So, a while. Glad to be here. Good to see you as well. What have you been up to in the time? Because I know for a lot of micronationalists, there are periods where they get overwhelmed and they have to take breaks. I've had some of those to a slight extent where I don't think since we've been doing what we've done, I've ever fully taken a break, just stop doing Aeternia stuff. But I have had to take a week off or something, or say, I am greatly reducing the amount of Aeternia stuff I'm doing for this month or something, and really cutting back for mental health reasons, for just outside life reasons. And so I'm curious as to if that was a similar situation for you, or maybe you had just had an opportunity come up and you were like, hey, I need to jump on this, so I'm putting things on the back burner. Or maybe you're like, no, I wasn't actually chilling on micronations at all. I've been really hard working at mine, just hadn't been able to be on the streams for a while. So I'm curious to see what you guys been up to. Richard says, in other words, Tiffany is the brains of the operation. 100%. Tiffany is the big brains of the operation. Absolutely. Grand Pharaoh 8 says, mostly school. I also went on a 2-week trip across Western Europe. That is very fancy. Congratulations. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a lot. And I hope you felt like you were able to experience a lot of new culture. Do you know anybody in Europe? Was this, a very far visit from you, for you to another part of the world? Where are you in the same part of the world? Are you like, no, I'm from Western Europe. I just wanted to visit other parts of Western Europe. Emperor Von Doom says, is anybody else having the audio cut in and out a bit? Uh-oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It could be because I wasn't holding the microphone like this. Let me know if this sounds better. I'm going to try to focus on that a little bit more because these mics are directional. So a lot of the time, if I move my head around and do stuff like this, it'll change the audio really dramatically. Ooh, Tiff's coming in.
Monkey.
That's adorable. Tiff made hot chocolate. Thank you, Tiff.
Microwave safe.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Tiff, not only the...
So I had to make macaroni out in a different cup.
No, but you still have the cute reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
He almost looks like a... gotta show him off. Oh, mine's backwards. Dang it. Oh, no. Okay.
He's right either way.
Yeah. Thanks, Tiff. You got me the safe cut.
Woo!
Very cool. Cheers.
Look, my outfit's right in between the antlers.
Mm-hmm. Your reindeer looks like a koala in the face a little bit. It's got like the big nose. Very good. Thank you, Tiff. Delicious.
It felt hot, but I couldn't tell for sure. But I also had to change yours over because originally I did it in a glass thing too, but I heard like cracking and I was like, oh no!
Yeah.
So then I went and took it out and I replaced it with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden just did typical.
I did, and I messed up the mouth.
Candle. Go get a candle.
I'll go get a candle. Rate and review my pumpkin for everybody because Tiffany, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. The chat knows which of us is the better artist. Richard himself.
Were they putting stuff in?
Yeah. Richard specifically said you were the brains of the operation and the artist.
I brought you a sweatshirt and a pair of gloves for your porsy little fingies, but I left it on the table because I grabbed the cocoa.
I appreciate it. Let me give you this. Hang out with everybody.
You can grab that
Yeah.
and bring it over here.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Oops. I pressed the button.
This will go. It'll be alright. Hit it again.
It's in karaoke mode.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it's in noise canceling.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, anything else I can get you? You guys need anything,
just
chat?
a candle. Just a
Chat,
candle.
you guys need anything from inside? I'm going inside.
I'm sure they love some of these cutesy little cups too.
Yeah, we'll get everybody cups. Everybody's getting sock monkey cups.
I don't know if we have sock monkey cups other than that one.
We
We have other cutesy cups though.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
We have snowmen. We do. We have snowmen on top of little chocolate pieces as a mug. It's super cute. There's a girl and a boy. Or at least I assume. I don't know. There's a blue one that has a blue scarf, and there's another one that has a pink scarf. So going by the standard of what's pink and blue, yeah. There's a boy and a girl, but I don't know.
Let them know your feelings on that pumpkin. Roast it.
I'm gonna roast you like these pumpkin seeds later.
Wow.
His teeth are so diagonal. And he didn't even put teeth on the bottom, so it's not as scary. What happened? This guy got in a fight and lost his whole bottom row of teeth? Insane. I like my kitty better. As well, he did like a really basic pumpkin carving. That's it. AP went for the easy route of doing a standard pumpkin face, but I thought he was talking about doing the symbol, which last year he carved just the words Aeternia into his pumpkin. We had to turn it around a whole circle in order for you to see it all. Put that over there. As this boy doesn't know where to find candles. I don't know if we have any in here though. I just want to see my kitty cat light up. It'll look so much cooler and be so much more visible. I guess I could have tried to leave the little eye bits too for my kitty, but I just made it a whole circle. You want to know how harsh I was being?
Get me.
Oh, so bad.
Get me.
It was so bad. Read the comments here. Why did you kick your cup inside?
To be fancy. Got lamb chop? Would die for some lamb chops. I love Tiffany's commentary. So real. Brain, ha ha ha. I love you, cute.
So check this out. Your whole mouth is diagonal.
Correct.
You don't got no bottom row. See what happened to your pumpkin? He get like knocked in the face and lost the whole bottom row.
He lost the whole bottom row. It's tragic.
Okay.
Y'all subscribe to the Patreon to get him some new bottom teeth. His man needs dentures. Can't afford it.
And you did such a basic face.
I did. I told everybody I was going traditional. I don't know if they were gonna roast me for that one, but that's a roast.
My basic female dog.
I only could find. Ooh, got me. Got me. Ooh.
Child appropriate words.
Silly.
Where's the lighter, sir?
I imagine.
Oh, okay. Great. I'm glad you brought it.
Tiffany
Wait,
thought she had a second opportunity to roast me.
Did you get your gloves? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got them. Thank you.
Well, hold on.
Tiffany even got me cool gloves. Sure. Now I can look as though I'm ready to murder, to commit crimes. I look like a cat.
You didn't get no tinfoil.
I didn't get tinfoil. You're right. Oh, dang it. Kushti's comment.
I mean, we'll get it in your mouth then. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho. I can't do that.
Can you do it?
I gotta have my hand up like this.
Yeah, but be very careful. It's gonna be very.
I know the flame's gonna come right at me.
Wait, why don't you do it outside and then just stick
because
it in
I
the
didn't know if it was gonna sit right.
Just grab it out and then stick it in the mouth. That's why I made that big mouth.
Sure.
You didn't like that big mouth earlier.
You better watch it. You're gonna get copyrighted.
I'm trying to get all the people who are looking up on YouTube the show Big Mouth to hop into this stream if I say it enough. Hey, we're doing it. We're doing it. Hold up. Let me move you guys. So you got the front row seat. Let me lower it down so you guys can see inside his mouth. See how spooky scary he is. It's bright enough. They were saying we need to do the thing. And yeah, for outside use, we're doing it at night. If we were showing off our Halloween pumpkin to the neighborhood or something, yeah, I would definitely get doing that. But
it's so bright on the camera.
It is. That's what I'm saying right now. Like, even if you put the tinfoil in, I don't think you would affect anything. It would just look overblown anyway. Hey, we're turning off the lights. The reveal.
Hey, look at the bat. It's my face getting mirrored up there.
Oh, goodness. Do you guys see the creepy face in the bat? Oh, God. That's actually the cooler part. You can see the ears up above. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it's a creepy. Wait. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, let's back it up on this table. So just keep the camera there. This way, so we could just see what the
Oh, the whole thing.
shadow of it
Our
looks
pumpkin is so goopy. Okay, we're about to do some shadow puppet stuff. Ooh, grand fairweight of I'm so sorry. I'm about to Mihu hippie. Mihu hippie. Says Spooky. Appreciate you. Hey, our errant thoughts. Aaron saying looks great. Thank you so much, Aaron. We appreciate it.
One moment. One memento.
Or Aaron, I suppose it's Aaron. My apologies, Aaron. Our errant thoughts. Makes sense. Richard says it looks scary with the light out. Agreed, 100%. It's a little spooky face. We're trying to bring it up. It's not showing up great on camera though, Tiff. I really do think you just have to. It's not even really I'm blocking it first off. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let's reveal Tiff's spooky cat face. Ooh, spooky. It's a spooky cat face. It honestly does look a little creepy. That was cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't it so cute?
In a way, in a type of way.
Oh.
Tiff had to add the piece de resistance.
Oh no. Which way does his head go? Like this, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh. Nope. Not it. Oh, that's it.
She's got it. Just don't let it get too slick. Oh, she's getting it. First off, everybody's saying they love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, Richard specifically, one of our citizens, our third aristocrat, I am excited for you to see our video tomorrow. If you haven't been watching our edited videos, definitely check out tomorrow's edited video. Going live tomorrow for everybody. It's live tonight. It's ready to watch tonight for those who are our patrons.
Look at how cute my kitty
It
cat
is super cute. It's about the RV repair. Getting out on
Little
Vite.
whiskers too.
He's adorable.
Isn't he?
He is.
Little whiskers.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait just a moment. I gotta get a picture.
I also like how you made sure going around the head to make sure that there were like connection points so it didn't slink in too much. It looks really good. Get it. Get it. Tiff's also getting some spooky pictures for our Instagram and stuff, and also just for spooky pictures.
It's so cute.
It is.
Okay, turn it around so I can get yours.
Okie doke. We're transitioning our spookiness.
Mine's spookier. Look at the face on the background. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard said RV reveal. Cool. I'll check it out. Thank you. RV repair. RV repair.
Well, that's so cool. And I did art with an art. You don't even know.
Ooh, it is very cool.
No, check this.
Real quick, let me hit it.
Check this. There's a face right here. Look, eye, nose, mouth.
That's cool. I like
you
it.
see it?
I do in the goop.
Yeah.
He's a goop monster.
Isn't it cool?
It is cool. And
right.
just the fact that
lights
the eyes are
coming
down.
on in
Hit the lights.
3, 2. Oh god, I ran into a box. 1.
Hey, lights are on. Real quick, I'm going to take this opportunity. Tomorrow's video is on RV repair. RV repair. The whole thing. We have for a year had an RV that we've been trying to fix up.
It's not nearly as bright. My candle's going out.
And we've been trying to utilize it, but we haven't been able to utilize it because it's gross and rainy. You know, it has holes in the roof, so it was leaking every time we tried to do anything about it. It failed. The roof failed and busted in again. So we couldn't put anything in there, and it was just like a biological hazard sitting around. So we actually were able to go in and patch the roof of the RV, and now we're cleaning it out so that we can use it as a stable storage facility. That's the step one to being able to convert it for use out at Vitae, so that we can start to stay out there on weekends and start to be able to make major progress on making it livable to start to accept residents. You can.
So I mess up your whole audio.
Richard says, I'll check it out anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, relevant to like moving out to Vitae, people are going to be able to start to do that not soon, but this is the path to it. We're paving the road to residency for people here in Aeternia, and specifically in Vitae. So this is like step one to really getting that, along with the driveway. Once we have an RV out there, we can start to have bathroom facilities, start to have all of these things, place to sleep, place to go when it's cold. We can start working year round in Vitae. Richard saying baby steps. Absolutely. It's baby steps, but it's the biggest baby step we could possibly make right now, because that means going from having just a couple hours a month maybe that we can go out there to having in the tens of hours every month out there, being able to stay days at a time, instead of just for a couple hours while the daylight's nice and when it's not bad weather. Really opens up the opportunities out there and allows us to start monitoring stuff, allows us to start building more. Tiff's messing with the candle like a pyromaniac.
No, the wax came on down. I was trying to make it go back into a puddle.
Uh-oh. Oh, I see you. You try to keep it melted. It's such a tiny flame, though.
I know. Because the wax melted. I have a microphone.
I know, but your microphone's all tilted.
It's okay.
Okay. Uh-oh. You okay? Let me get you a napkin.
No, it's fine. It's just wax.
I know, but that wax will hurt you.
It don't hurt. My fingers are cold.
When you touch something burning.
Well, I didn't feel it.
Fair.
My fingers are still too numb.
Grand Fairweight of Mihu Hippie said, meet the pyro, and then TF2 intro music. Do you know what TF2 is? I don't know what. Is it Team Fortress? I might know what it is. I don't know. I've never played Team Fortress, but I have seen like weird memes on the internet. No, she's got fuzzy gloves. She's got fuzzy gloves.
Drink your cocoa.
Our Aaron Thought says the audio has improved considerably across the last 4 weeks of live streaming. I'm glad to hear it. We have been trying our best to do that.
Liar, your last couple of videos, you didn't use the microphones.
The last couple live streams.
Yeah.
And
no, this past one you didn't use the microphones either.
I didn't use these microphones, but I used my plug-in mic, which is nice.
But for anything you said while you were videoing.
While I was videoing. On the live streams?
Okay.
My apologies, cutie. I thought Aaron was talking specifically about the live streams. Their comment was, the audio has improved considerably across the last 4 weeks of live streaming.
Yeah, because you haven't been using the mics. For the live streams. I have audio.
We've been trying.
I can move it up higher.
But I appreciate it, Aaron. Grand Fairweight said, yes, Team Fortress 2. Got you. Appreciate it.
Is that close enough for you?
It is. It's just close enough now.
Your puffer is coming off.
That's okay.
No, please, your noise. Shh. Now they heard was crackle.
It's like a fireplace. Hanging out with us. Okay. Well, we have carved our pumpkin. I think it looks beautiful. What's your thoughts, Tiff?
My cat will dominate.
That's true. Her cat did win. It won Halloween Tiff is officially the queen of Halloween in November.
Was already the queen.
That's true. Queen of Halloween. She gets it. She wins. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Anything you want to say to people, Tiff?
Let Halloween become the dominating holiday again.
Let Halloween become the dominating holiday again. Tiffany Lodge, 2020.
Everyone whipping out here.
Everybody whipping. 20.
Wimping.
Wimping. Wimping? What is wimping?
They're all being wimps.
Oh, that's true. They're wimping because they're not a part of Halloween gang. Halloween gang 2020.
People have downslope
12,024.
so long. When I was a kid,
Halloween was hype.
of course it was hype. Like every house around us was like doing crazy stuff.
That is true.
And we drive down the road and we get like so many more people. Now it's like you're fine a house here or there, but really you need to rely on the fact that we're the Bible Belt, so all of the churches will give you candy.
Oh, 100%.
So if you know their schedules, you're getting a crap ton of candy, but that's it.
Yo, spooky. And also just like trick or treating in general has kind of gone down,
silly,
which sucks.
And in a way ironic.
Yeah,
Because Halloween and Satan.
that's true. Yeah,
But
Alabama.
the only people giving me candy is the church.
Right. Interesting. Oh well, I guess they're like, if you can't beat them, take over the entire holiday.
We just gotta get crazy with it again. Or move to some place that celebrates it more hard. I ever tell you about a house I worked at? Where did this house?
Right.
It was the wrong house.
It was the wrong house. Bad house to work at.
It was the wrong house. It was the neighbor's house
Mm-hmm.
from the place that I had to go. But when I got over there, it's like the house from the first episode of the first season of like American Horror Story. That's this house.
Oh, goodness.
But then add in like
the murder house.
But then add in a bunch of like zombies and skeletons out in the front, things in the ponds, things like popping up in the windows.
It was
the
a
windows
legitimate haunted house.
And then there was stuff like all over the yard, all over the building, all over inside, facing at the window to like creep you out, all kinds of stuff on the porch. And when I came up to that house, I was like, it's like May. What are it was so like early. It's the thing where these people, because I like when I got to the right house,
you had to ask, like, what? Hey,
no one showed up to the door.
Oh.
And I was just real worried because I was like, I feel like this isn't the house, but this is where my GPS leads me.
Yeah.
But then like I like eventually got to the right house and I met those people and I told them about how I mistaked their like neighbor's house for their house, and they were like, oh yeah, they love Halloween so much. They like constantly like have the creepy stuff out. They're working currently, they have an elevator in their house and they're working on getting a guy to like get it to glitch out so that it will stop you halfway up and hold you for a minute before it turns back on and finishes like riding you up. Like they purposely want it to like
do that,
feel like it breaks down on you when you ride it. So they're like constantly adding like all kinds of crazy stuff to their house. And I'm pretty sure they just live there.
Yeah.
So they just love it.
That would be really inconvenient every day though. Well, I guess you probably don't use the elevator every day or whatever. But
no, they probably have a bit of stairs. But the thing is that these houses, well, this whole like community section is a place that was like built in the olden days. Because even when I got to the correct house, the people weren't there when I first got there. So I had to go like around and into like their pool house. It's a completely enclosed thing. Find like where the hidden key was that they told me. And then I finally like saw this like little open hallway. And I was like, I guess this is the way I go because I can't find a key. So I go like down the hallway. And then like when I step into the darkness, these like roll of torches. They're LED lights, but they're set up like torches. Go like do down the thing. And I was like, oh, super cool and super creepy. I'm here by myself. So yeah, I like went walking down through the hallway. It led me into an open room with like 2 metal guards like at each side of the end of the hallway, and I was like, oh, getting spookier. Then I walked in, and it's like a bar. It's just a bar with like these really nice tables, and then I like go up the stairs to get up to the first floor to get where I needed to paint. Super cool place. Definitely was a little creepy initially because I was so like worried that I was like, what if I had the wrong house again?
Yeah.
That and a dog came and like met me as I was coming up the stairs. So I got like real freaked out because I was like, I didn't know anything was here. I just heard coming real quick at me.
Yeah. Good. So you felt like you were getting chased by a monster or something, like the whole way you're going
Like
through
coming
this,
right.
like,
No, not chase, but like that something was like coming at
Sneaking.
me. Yeah,
It's
it was.
sneaking on
No,
you.
it wasn't. As soon as I started coming up the stairs, I just heard pitter patter, and it got like louder and louder. I was like, this thing is coming at me, and I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, good.
I just kept going and ended up being like a big what is Beethoven? The dog Beethoven. What is he? What type of dog is he?
People in the comments are gonna know this.
Either it was one of those.
Gosh. Saint Bernard.
A Saint Bernard. Yep,
Yeah.
it was a Saint Bernard up
Mhm.
there, and it was super cuddly and cute.
Yeah.
So it just came running at me because it just heard someone had been home by itself. But it really freaked me out because I got up there and they had the TV on. So the dog, like after like realized that I'm like, hey, I'm friendly. I'm not like an intruder. I mean, in a way, I'm an intruder, but I'm supposed to be here. He like chills out, and then he just goes and sits in front of the TV and watches it. And I was like, did they leave their TV on just so that the dog could watch it?
Right.
This is wild.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all of these houses are like really old, like because as I went up the hall, up the stairs to get to the first floor too, from the little like tricked out like bar place, totally seemed like a 50s kind of lounge, but with like an older, like the way that it was set up.
Yeah.
The people sitting down there smoking cigars.
Oh, so it was
asking
like
the bartender for a drink.
But I was gonna ask you. So you saying it's like a '50s thing? Is it like a dive bar type of thing, like run down,
No.
or like white tablecloth, like very fancy type of place?
No, like a place like you'd see like I guess like gangsters going into, like in the movies.
Yeah,
when they're
like a
hanging out in
dive
the
bar. Yeah, like the.
Yeah, but it's like night because it has like leather seats and like it
Oh,
had
it's
like a whole,
like a okay. I
it was
get
like a fancy thing.
almost like a speakeasy or something.
Yeah, it was like pretty cool.
Like
it
where
was
they
just
have the
freaky coming up to it because I had no idea what to expect when I got there. And I just haven't ever like seen a house that does that. So that, and because I just went to the creepy house, that I went like, what if this one's the same?
Right.
So
Everybody
I'm already on edge, and I'm like, I don't know anything. I wish that the people were here because I love to meet them.
Yeah.
Then they can walk me through their house, and I won't feel as like weirded out. But coming up by yourself, you're just like, I don't know what to expect. Is anyone here? If there are people, are they nice?
Yeah.
Are they about to be real rude? I swear I didn't mean to come and like trespass on your property. I'm just looking for my job site.
Oh no.
I get so like worried about that. But yeah, fun stories. There were like old, like black and white like pictures of like really old people.
Yeah.
Like posted. Well, like the people in the photo sometimes were young too, but
Sure,
it's a really like old feeling kind of picture.
Yeah.
So it was like pretty crazy coming up the stairs.
It would be really crazy if the Halloween house was like the right one, and as you
be like,
you
what
go
do you
in,
want me to paint? Because whatever it is, I'm sure it's about to be like so much fun.
right.
Just taking red paint and slinging it on your wall sounds fun to me.
Oh yeah, you
Get
make
a
a murder
professional to
scene.
do that. I love to get paid to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just sling some paint here and there.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring up, what if they like walked you through and they're like, yeah, the room's all the way in the back, and every single time you step, they're like jump scare, and there's like nah, there's like a
No, my worst fear I think would be like they lead you to the back and it's just like a big like cold freezer.
Oh god.
And you're just like
get in.
What do you want painted in there?
Mm-hmm. They're just like, no, we're actually just murderers, but the haunted house is a good cover.
Oh man, that was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little nerve-wracking, but it was pretty fun. I liked it. It was a very chill town. They have like railroads that still like go through. Super cool.
Yeah.
It is like one of those old like historical. It's considered a historical thing, but they allow people to live there. They're just not allowed to like mess with the houses.
That's crazy.
Like you can't change the way that the outsider or the like setup of it. You can repaint
the
your
inside
walls.
of the
Yeah,
house,
you can renovate in the sense that you can clean it up.
You just can't say I'm tearing down a section of my wall.
Yeah, you can't. No,
can't renovate
because it's historical. But they will allow you to like live there.
Aaron
Super cool place.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd have to figure out how to get back there again. It was like somewhere over in Tennessee. I bet you could probably look up this house. I bet they like advertise it or whatever, the like creepy Halloween house.
We had a commenter in Tennessee. Let us know if you know the spooky house. But also, there's a few different comments. Ostwania says, "I'll make a video on the new banknotes." You should. Grand Fairway says, "Happy Halloween or Halloween, the pagan tradition to get rid of bad spirits." I didn't. Well, I guess I did know that to some degree, but that's cool. Aaron says, "Sounds like it was an experience for sure."
Oh, I have tons crazier ones from working too, but I might as well save those for next Christmas. Halloween.
For next Christmas. Gather around.
I told you we're taking over Christmases and Thanksgiving because they keep taking over Halloween.
So
I gotta take it all the way.
So on Thanksgiving, get ready for more spooky stories. On Christmas, get ready for more spooky stories. Also, thank you guys for the 12 likes. That's awesome.
Why not? People enjoy the night before Christmas.
Yeah. No,
the nightmare before Christmas on Halloween and Christmas. Most people do it on Christmas.
But some people hit on Halloween. Most people do it on Christmas?
I don't know. I do it on Christmas.
That's fair. It is like a Christmassy. Yeah, I get it.
That's when I see it like most. That's when I watch it. I don't really get to watch it in like Halloween settings. I'm stuck with everything else that I got to go through.
Fair. There's a lot of cool Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Gotta hit up some of the classics.
Yeah. Ooh, Aaron brought up, what would the perfect Aeternian haunted or spooky event or experience be like? Aeternian horror event. You go.
I could set up my work experiences.
Got him. Got him.
They get pretty crazy.
Tiffany does have a lot of stories. It would just be this. It would be reenactments of Tiffany's like work horror story. She has told me legitimately a few.
All of these are true. This is what I experienced. It was all like really insane.
No, but I'm saying we have actors like reenact the thing. Like you go in the house, but it's like you're the painter going into
I
a creepy
was able
spot.
to hold my composures through all of the interactions and all the creepy experiences that I saw when I was working.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To know that like, because I never knew in those situations. I just go, this is what I'm hearing. This is now what my mind thinks is happening. And now we're getting a little worried. Yeah. But I gotta like finish my job, so I can't like leave yet.
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna say,
I don't know. I've talked to other people and they're like, I would have just quit the job right then and left.
Yeah, legit.
I don't know what to do until eventually I just got like so paranoid that I went, I'm going home. I'm done. I reached the end, but therefore it's fine because I can always come back and make it look nicer. But if I just stop in the middle of the wall, I'm about to screw up the whole job and have to repaint the whole thing, which makes it where next time I have to stay even longer. Especially if the thing starts happening again.
Oh, yeah, legit. I mean, at a certain point, you get creeped out enough. And you're like, I'm clocking out. I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, I reached the end of a wall or the end of a section. And I go like, that's fine. I'm going home.
Sprinting.
Oh, I did. I sprinted out of a lot of them because I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I gotta lock the door and I gotta turn off the lights and I gotta run.
Yeah, you need to make one of those like first-person horror games where you have like the flashlight and you're like going through the thing, but it's like you have a flashlight.
I should have recorded it.
Yeah,
I bet like a lot of people would have agreed with me because at this point it's just my word.
Yeah,
and either people believe me or they don't, and I'm like, I know what I experienced and I know what I'm like saying, and this is what I really experienced, and it was crazy. And they're like, you're making it up. Like, I swear I'm not making it up.
That would be like a great TikTok channel, like TikTok or Instagram, where somebody goes into really spooky buildings at night and paints them and has it set up like a horror, like kind of in the corner of the room camera that's just watching this like dead silent.
Just should have just gone with me to work. Every time I had to go work in like the old like not factory, sorry, they're like
they're big buildings. They're like office buildings, but they're like cleaning it out, and then mainly whoever has it is like using it as a storage unit at the moment for like all their stuff.
So it's like,
and it would be a thing
feeling.
where they're like, we're pulling all of our stuff out, so there's some stuff in there, but for the most part it's empty, and you have to like go through and really paint it out so that they can sell it to like the next person for like quite a bit of money. But they're always like in the creepiest of locations. Like they're in a spot all by themselves, surrounded by trees, no street lights, and like there's no house for like half a mile to a mile. And if you want food, you're gonna have to drive like 30 to 45 minutes to go and get it. And the only place really that's that close is a Domino's.
Yeah.
So I don't know why like it's like that.
Yeah.
But that's how every single one of them went, where I'm like, I'm just in a location by myself. No one's here. And there's this craziness happening. And even when I walk out the door, I'm still not done running because I got to get to my car because I'm now on a weird back, like gravel driveway with like trees. And I can't see crap because there's not even a light on the building for some reason. So I can't see. So I'm just happen to quickly lock up stuff and then run to my car. And then as soon as I get in, I lock my doors and then take a breath and go, okay, we got to go home.
I was going to say, arguably, that's the scariest part because you're like, I'm so close to freedom.
I don't know. Well, it's one thing where it's like there's so many places I can maze around in the building to get away and to try to like get gap between me and other thing to then leave. But the moment you walk outside, you don't know there's other people waiting in the woods for you, and you're like, oh my god, they rounded up in a trap. I was wrong. I want back inside.
It legitimately does sound like one of those first-person horror games, especially when you were talking about the boxes, because it's like
my real life.
Legitimately. Well, because it's a thing where it's like miscellaneous boxes of stuff. Like you go up to one and you open it, and it's like, oh, you've collected a rusty saw and half of a child's teddy bear. And you're like, what the fuck?
It's just, no, like, this is craziness.
Good.
Such craziness. And even aside from work, I have like crazy ones about my friend, which I'm sure if she would be willing to come on, she has so many as well. And hers are all just like a personal stuff. Like she either put herself in the situation to try to like figure it out because she just is also into like really creepy and horror-y stuff.
Yeah.
But then also she just like, I guess she would say like that she's just done this a lot. So now she's allowed the spirits to come and mess with her. So now she just sees them all the time. And I'm like, you have a wild life, but it seems like this is what you asked for. I got put in situations I didn't ask for. I had to go there to get money, and then I had to like, I would get creeped out and would leave after a bit. But I got like I got at least 85%. So if I can get 85% of the work, then I'm like, looks good enough, I'm leaving.
Your friend just passively conjures spirits. That's incredible. Real quick,
she names them all too. And she'll name them off of horror movies she's watched with like spirits and stuff.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, the last one was Annabelle.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you told me about that one.
Yeah, that one was wild too.
I wanted to ask you, how would you, because you're like, I have more. How would you feel about doing not on Halloween, because special time, before Halloween? Like if we did it like the weekend before Halloween,
but not
or
just
something.
The whole thing. I gotta only get them once every so often.
No. What if we did?
I'll run through all my
like
stories, and then there will be no surprise.
What if you just tell one. We get like 5 or 6 people, and we have like a little party, and we film it, and we shut off the lights, and we set up a stage. Spooky stories. Whoever has the best.
Based off of a true story. I experienced it 7 years ago, and 7 years, 2 days, and 13 hours on the dot. All right.
Aeternian scary story competition for Halloween. Win some Halloween candy. Win like a cool Halloween thing. That'd be awesome. Would you be hyped? I wonder.
She might have some too.
Jet would love it. Jet
Winter
did a
might have some like kind of crazy stuff. I don't know if hers would be crazy in the sense of spirits, but probably crazy due to like some people that she's like ran into. Yeah. I have some like creepy with people, but like
agreed.
It's not too crazy.
I could maybe come up. I don't think I'm a good horror writer, but I could probably come up with something. Jet,
my
love-
dreams.
that's true.
I've had a lot of crazy dreams too.
Tiff has told
And
me
Jet
spooky
loves my
dreams, though.
crazy dreams.
Well, I was gonna say, Jet loves your crazy dreams. Jet also has done writing
I know.
clubs
I ended
before.
up in the back rooms and it was super freaky.
Legit.
I did not like it. I yelled at myself in my dream to wake up. It didn't work.
Oh,
I just landed in a different part of my dream.
spooky. It was the
I mean,
portal.
technically, I got out of the back rooms,
But yeah,
I was still stuck in the same dream.
yeah,
But not like my mind knew it. Instead, my mind went, "Oh, we woke up."
right. Well,
Because
and-
we legitly, when I do it, I wake up. I actually like do the motion of waking up, and then I'm just in a new area.
fair.
But in my mind, it never seems like, oh, but this isn't my bedroom.
Mhm.
I just go like, well, I woke up, therefore, yeah, I must have like woke up then.
And then Jet's been eager to do writing stuff since, like doing a spooky story competition in a writing club in college. So we could do it. We could get like multiple people rounded up to do spooky stories for Halloween. That'd be dope.
I'm probably trying to make up my own, but really, I think my realistic
Just
ones that
tell
are like
stories.
insane
Yes,
in
absolutely.
themselves.
Real quick, a whole bunch of things, and then we will probably start to wind it down, you guys. Aaron said, Richard said, we need a new segment, story time with Tiffany. Definitely. Again, if you guys would want to see the Halloween stories, we could bring them back year after year. Aaron says, or a segment for the spooky experience that has a bunch of people asking to join a micronational UN, and there are countries, different ones, all trying to do the same recruitment. Oh, goodness. Aaron's calling them out. What are your thoughts? Like, we've talked about micronational UNs and micronational organizations and stuff, but it's a whole thing. I'm curious as to see your thoughts.
I gotta get off my toes.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
good.
bending them so much they're hurting.
Tiff, I'm sorry.
My toes are meant to bend while I walk, but they're not that great for keeping bent for long.
Richard said maybe your friend is a spirit sensitive, which is something cool. We went to
I don't know. Her first experience was that she did a recording and went and like interviewed some of her family, but then when she went and like heard the recording again, she was like, there was this thing in the background like talking over whoever was supposed to be speaking to me.
Ooh.
And so she's like, that thing freaked me out. And then later that night I started hearing like footsteps down the hallway, and she's like, I woke up, there was no one up, everyone was asleep, but I kept hearing these like footsteps through the hallway down my like right in front of my door of my bedroom. And she's like, and I was 8 then.
very spooky, especially the age, like just
Yeah,
seeing
she was freaked out, and
monsters as a
since
kid.
then, every time she goes to a new place, she's like, I swear there's a ghost here, and I've named it this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Drink
No,
your cocoa, it's
Richard.
gonna go cold.
No, Richard's correcting me, saying not her friend Tiffany. He's like, Tiffany is a spirit sensitive because of all the like crazy experience. Fair. Yeah. Aaron said, even when they have nothing to support with or the ability to do so. Shudder. That is a good spooky story for Aeternia. I appreciate that. Bringing in the micronational organization horror. Da, da, da. But also, Aaron, I'm excited to get your email. I'm excited to read it and to get to catch up on your stuff, what you're interested in doing. Richard said he's also spirit sensitive. Very cool. I don't think we've talked about that before, but I would love to hear more of your thoughts on it. Aaron said, forgive me. No, you're good. I'm excited to hang out, to catch up.
Although my stories have a way of like find your rounding, I guess. Because even though they're like creepy things that are happening, my reaction always is like somewhat of like a comedic in a way, being like,
We're good.
we're good. Swear we're good. Yep. Or if it just really won't like leave me alone, or it really got me, I'd always go like, okay, you got me. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. You got me. Leave me alone now.
It's the nervous laugh.
I'm just here. I don't know why, but that's what my mind goes. My mind goes like, if you speak out, you know, maybe they'll leave me alone. I don't know. You know, maybe it's just pulling a joke, but
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like the like just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always my reactions to those things. I think there's only been like a couple times where I'm like, I'm just gonna hard ignore it. But wild things.
Agree. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good evening. Let me see. Aaron said the children have been very needy today and an unexpected day at home instead of at school. No, all good. I completely understand. Again, I'm excited to talk. Just whenever you're available, shoot me a line. Is shoot me a line correct for email? I don't know. Reach out. I'm excited
Shoot
to
me
talk.
a line.
Yeah, I think
Isn't that
that's
something
for
they
like
said
phone
when you have,
calls.
like-
Yeah.
When you have like telelines?
Yes.
No, no, because we still call them telelines for our phones, right? The ones that are like connected to the house. No, but those have a name.
Landlines.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like a landline.
Yeah.
Shoot me a line.
That
Okay.
is.
Zoop.
Mhm. And then a bullet flies through the cord.
Hello.
Richard says spirits mess with me, but eventually leave me alone because I don't react to them. It's funny. That's impressive to be so like stoic, to be so calm that you're just like, you don't phase me. How are you? Like if you imagine if you like there's a ghost around, you just panned and looked them straight in the eyes and were like, hey, they would probably flip shit. They'd be like, oh, you can see me. Oh,
Can't see them.
right. No, but if you faked as though you could and you got it right, like you just hit the nail on the head, you may like throw them off.
Sure.
Aaron
Well, I don't
says,
know. The closest that's happened, I saw a haze one night when I woke up in my bed.
Yeah.
And my mind went like, it's shaped like this. And I'm like, I'm probably just half asleep. So I'm just going to ignore this thing and go back to sleep.
very true. Got to do that. Speaking of which, we probably need to start heading out. Real quick, I do want to tell everybody, first off, Aaron, no problem. I hope everything's okay with the family. I hope things are going well. And it was good to see you. Good to see you, Richard, as always, our favorite citizen of the Empire of Aeternia, our favorite aristocrat. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will see you all soon. Do you have anything to say, too? Any final words for the people of Aeternia and the surrounding communities of micronations?
Eternia forever.
Aeternia forever! Hey, Richard, Aeternia forever. We got the three Eternian forever. That's a rare Eternia forever. See you guys.